When you land Arch Manning, you're able to get some of the best recruits with them. Steve Sarkisian flips a top wide receiver in the 2023 class away from Louisville, which I thought was actually a great landing spot for him, coming to a very good Texas team. What does this mean for DeAndre Moore Jr. at a St. John Bosco High School in California, who has flipped from the Louisville Cardinals to the Texas Longhorns? Let's talk about DeAndre Moore, the player. He is listed at 5'11", 189, and is a high-end four-star. He is a four-star on On3 Sports, listed as wide receiver 30, which is extremely interesting to me personally, but that is what it is. He is a four-star on 24/7 Sports, listed at wide receiver 16, wide receiver 18 for Rivals as a four-star, and wide receiver 14 and a four-star for for ESPN. He is wide receiver 11 for us here at Campus to Canton, and I think he is an extremely fun player to watch. He attacks the ball kind of with this aggressive mentality, and I think he is an extremely good deep threat. As I mentioned, he played with Pierce Clarkson at St. John Bosco High School, one of the better high schools in the entire nation, and he put up numbers. He can play inside and out, moves all around the formation. They used him at times on jet sweeps. He plays with kind of this, like, I would classify it as a bulldog mentality. As I mentioned, not only is he very physical as a wide receiver, he actually played some defensive back snaps as well, and I think he brings that aggressiveness to the receiver position. Great hands and burst. He has great contact balance, strong lower half, and he uses that to continue pushing for extra yards every time defenders try and hold him up. Shows fairly good long speed and can hit a second gear when in the open field. And I do believe that he's got a fairly good jab step as well. He's going to be a very, very fun player to watch. And I personally think this is an incredible fit here with Texas. I am kind of surprised that he ended up flipping. I was trying to pull up his tracking. So we have him tracked at 21.1 miles per hour. Anything over 21 is fast. So just to give you guys a little bit of look at that, 21.1 miles per hour. Now, let's look at what this means for Texas. Right now, likely, we have no announcements if anybody's going to the NFL. I expect Jordan Whittington to go. He's been getting a lot of praise this year for the blocking that he did. He's shown some moments as a wide receiver. I expect him to go on to the NFL, but we don't know that for sure. Isaiah Nayor coming back from that ACL injury. You got Xavier Worthy, who as of now is still at Texas, and I expect him to stay at Texas. There's a lot of rumors about him possibly flipping. I think he's going to end up staying. Both Troy O'Meary and Ajayi Hall entered the transfer portal. They're gone. Savion Red, the 3-star, had moments last year, but really didn't show much, and nobody else here did. It's really Nayor and Worthy. They're bringing in a phenomenal other wide receiver in Johntay Cook II, who we have practically in consensus as a 1 or 2 wide receiver in this class, and he's going to likely ball out as a freshman. DeAndre Moore is going to be a lot of fun for them as well. And to think about that pairing of Johntay Cook on one side and DeAndre Moore on the other with Arch Manning at quarterback, Texas Longhorn fans, be really freaking excited. I know it hasn't quite worked out for you last year. Quinn Ewers showed you some flashes and some moments, but ended up you guys still had a really good season, at least in my opinion. I think you guys are going to have a shot to compete for the playoffs next year. And then obviously when they expand to 12 team, you guys will definitely be doing it even in the SEC. I don't know that DeAndre Moore sees the field a lot as a freshman, but if he does, he's going to have Quinn Ewers throwing him the ball with a ton of other talent around him, which might help him kind of just get peppered a little bit with some targets as defenses are trying to cover Xavier Worthy. And don't overlook Isaiah Nayor, who I think is also going to be a really good wide receiver for them next year. And then you got Johntay Cook and DeAndre Moore with Arch Manning, easily one of the best quarterbacks in this class. We have him as QB2. Everybody else has him as QB1. Perfect rating. He's a phenomenal quarterback. Johntay Cook, DeAndre Moore, Arch Manning, and then Cedric Baxter Jr. is your offense moving forward. Texas Longhorns fans, you better be clapping and saying bravo to Steve Sarkisian, because regardless, the results may not be there right now, but that man is going to finish with the top 3 recruiting class as of right now, and he just flipped a top-end wide receiver in DeAndre Moore just bravo. And Texas Longhorn fans, be excited about the future of this offense. Guys, if you like this kind of content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn that bell icon on so you don't miss any of these recruiting videos when they drop or any of our other college videos. Have yourselves a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will talk to you guys